Imagine you're hosting a dinner party. You can either meticulously plan every detail from appetizers to dessert, or you can trust your friends to bring their specialties to the table. That's a bit like the delegating leadership style. So, what is this delegating thing and how's it different from the other leadership flavors in the buffet? Well, let's start with the basics. The delegating leadership style is all about giving your team members more freedom than a jazz musician at a jam session. It's like saying, "You got this," and then stepping back to let them shine. But here's the twist. It's not a free-for-all. You're not tossing them into the deep end without a life jacket. Instead, you're providing support, guidance, and resources when needed. It's like being the safety net at a trapeze act. They know you're there if they need it. Now let's talk about the differences. The delegating style doesn't play by the same rules as some of its counterparts. First, meet autocratic leadership. This one's like a conductor leading a symphony with an iron baton. The decisions are made at the podium, with little room for input. In contrast, delegating leaders are more like band leaders who let each musician contribute their unique notes to create a harmonious tune. It's about shared decision-making. Next up, democratic leadership. Think of a democratic leader as the chairperson of a lively debate. They welcome input and debate, but when it's decision time, they have the final say. Delegating leaders, on the other hand, let the team members themselves decide. It's more like handing the gavel to the group, not just listening to their arguments. And now, transformational leadership. Picture a transformational leader as a motivational speaker who ignites the crowd with passion. They inspire and motivate, but the direction often comes from the top. Delegating leaders don't just inspire, they empower. They pass the torch of decision-making to the team, allowing them to determine the path forward. So, when do you use this delegating style? Well, it's like choosing the right tool for the job. When your team is a group of seasoned professionals who know the ropes, delegating is like giving them the keys to the kingdom. They can navigate the terrain without a GPS, and they'll appreciate the trust. Clear communication is crucial. It's like giving your friends precise directions to your dinner party so they can bring their famous dishes. You want everyone on the same page. And if you've got strategic thinking on your plate, delegating can free up your mental bandwidth. It's like outsourcing some of the party planning so you can focus on making it an unforgettable night. In a nutshell, the delegating leadership style is like being the host of a potluck dinner. You trust your guests to bring their best dishes and you provide the ambiance. It's all about trust, collaboration, and letting everyone's strengths shine. All right, folks, we've set the table and introduced the delegating leadership style. Now let's get to the juicy part, the benefits and challenges that come with this leadership flavor. So grab your popcorn because this is where the leadership drama unfolds. Benefits of the delegating leadership style. First, empowerment galore. Picture this. You're on a road trip and you hand over the wheel to your seasoned co-pilot. That's empowerment in action. Delegating empowers your team members by giving them the keys to decision-making. It's like saying, you're not just a passenger. You're driving this leg of the journey. When team members feel trusted and responsible, they step up and their confidence soars. Next up, skill unleashed. Think of your team as a talented orchestra. With delegation, you're letting each musician play their instrument to the fullest. Your star flutist gets to dazzle, and your percussionist rocks the drums. It's about tapping into individual skills and talents. When you delegate tasks that match your team's strengths, it's like composing a symphony of success. Next up, time to be the visionary. Imagine you're a captain steering a ship. With delegation, you're not bogged down with swabbing the deck or hoisting the sails. Instead, you're up in the crow's nest, scanning the horizon for new opportunities and potential storms. Delegating frees you up to think big, plan strategically, and chart the course for your organization. Next up, building trust and relationships. Trust is like the secret sauce of effective leadership. When you delegate, you're not just handing out tasks, you're handing out trust tickets. Your team members know you believe in their abilities, and that trust forms the foundation of strong relationships. It's like cementing bonds in your leadership crew. But wait, there are challenges too. First, control freak's nightmare. So you're on a roller coaster, but you're not in control of the speed or direction. Delegating means loosening your grip on the steering wheel. It can be unnerving, especially if you're a bit of a control freak. You've got to trust that your team won't take the roller coaster off the rails. Next up, decision-making roller coaster. Decisions are like twists and turns on a roller coaster. With delegation, you're handing over the controls, but it's like giving your team the choice of which loops to take. Sometimes those loops might not align with your vision or the organization's goals. It's a gamble. Next up, accountability and responsibility balancing act. Delegation is like teaching your teenager to drive. You give them the car keys, but you're responsible for what happens on the road. If they take a detour to the ice cream parlor instead of soccer practice, it's your problem too. Finding that balance between autonomy and accountability can be challenging. Next up, skill and experience. Mixtape, imagine you're a DJ at a party and you're choosing the playlist. With delegation, you're entrusting different DJs to create their mixes. It can be a hit or miss affair if they're not all on the same beat. Skill and experience disparities can lead to uneven outcomes. Next up, communication conundrum. Communication is like a game of telephone. If the message gets garbled along the way, it leads to confusion. Effective delegation relies on crystal clear communication. Misunderstandings or vague instructions can derail the whole operation. Next up, silos and soloists. Delegation can be like a relay race, but if everyone's running their own marathon instead of passing the baton, it can lead to silos. Too much autonomy can sometimes hinder collaboration, like a group of soloists in an orchestra rather than a harmonious ensemble. So there you have it, folks, the benefits and challenges of the delegating leadership style. It's like riding a roller coaster with twists, turns, and exhilarating highs, but also the occasional loop-de-loop that keeps you on your toes. When you get it right, it's like conducting a symphony of success. When you stumble, it's all part of the leadership adventure. Keep your seatbelts fastened and enjoy the ride. All right, friends, we've set the stage with the benefits and challenges of the delegating leadership style. Now let's explore how leaders can navigate these twists and turns and make this style work in their favor. Grab your leadership compass because we're embarking on an exciting journey. Overcoming challenges and maximizing benefits. First, chart a clear course. Imagine you're a ship captain setting sail. Before delegating, make sure your team knows the destination. Clearly communicate expectations, goals, and objectives. It's like plotting your course on a map so that everyone knows where they're heading. Next up, offer guidance and support. Delegation isn't just about tossing tasks overboard and hoping they reach shore. Be like a lighthouse in the storm, providing guidance and support when needed. Your team should know they can rely on you if they hit rough waters. Next up, balance autonomy with check-ins. Finding the right balance between freedom and oversight is crucial. It's like giving your teenager some independence but still checking in to ensure they're on the right path. Schedule regular catch-ups to align efforts and address concerns. Next up, open the lines of communication. Communication is the wind in your leadership sails. Encourage open and transparent communication within your team. Be approachable and ready to listen to ideas, questions, and feedback. It's like maintaining a constant radio connection with your crew. Next up, know your team's strengths and weaknesses. Just like a coach who knows their players' strengths and positions them accordingly. Understand your team's capabilities. Delegate tasks that match their skills and experience. It's like selecting the right players for the right positions on the field. Next up, adapt and learn. Leadership is an ongoing journey, not a one-time expedition. Be ready to adapt and learn from your experiences. If something doesn't go as planned, analyze what went wrong and how it can be improved. It's like adjusting your course based on the changing tides. Next up, foster a culture of trust. Trust is the wind in your leadership sails. Trust your team and they'll trust you in return. Building a culture of trust is like ensuring your ship's crew knows they can rely on each other in stormy weather. So there you have it, the roadmap for mastering the delegating leadership style. It's like becoming a seasoned captain who knows when to take charge and when to let the crew steer. When done right, delegation can be like a well-synchronized dance, with every member moving to their own rhythm but still in harmony with the group. Leaders who embrace the benefits, tackle the challenges head-on, and navigate with skill can unlock the full potential of their team. So hoist the sails, set your course, and embark on the leadership adventure with confidence. Remember, it's not just about reaching the destination. It's about enjoying the journey and ensuring your crew does too. Smooth sailing, fellow leaders, sailing. Our journey concludes here for now. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who could benefit from these techniques. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content on personal development, productivity, and well-being. Thank you for spending this time with me, and dive deeper into mindful living by watching this video, How to Improve Your Focus.